all of my photos are split into basically two centuries. It's pre-digital, post-digital.
Right. There's been a revolution of digital.
Pre-digital are in shoe boxes down in my basement. Post-digital...
That's a bad... Your basement floods, dude.
I know. And I keep telling myself, one of these days, I'm going to have to, go and get, but it's like...
Well, you know what you can do? This is what I have done. I'm not finished yet, but I've been paying my kids like it's like 5 cents a picture, but when there's as many pictures as I have, it turns out to be a lot, like 5 cents a picture to scan them into the computer for me. And they're yeah, Mom's paying us.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, so scanning in your pictures, your pre-digital pictures, your prints, is a great way to save and share.
It is. It used to be that you had to keep track of your negatives.
Oh my gosh!
Like
they're always
with negatives.
Let's just talk about the negatives, because I have all of my negatives are in a safe deposit box in a bank.
Too.
Well, now you can scan your pictures and burn them and put the burned CDs or DVDs into your safe deposit box.
But you know what else I found, and I got this for Jeff, is they have these scanners for slides and for negatives.
Yeah.
So you just slip them through, and this tiny little scanner puts it through.
Are you serious?
My dad has one of those.
Well, then if you can do that, then can you produce a picture on your computer?
Yeah.
You can? So then why would you even scan your photos if you have all of your negatives?
Well, if you have all your negatives.
I don't have all my negatives.
I don't have all my negatives.
I do. You know why? Because when my father was young, his house burned down. And there's only like 5 pictures that exist of him as a little boy.
That's so
and
sad.
so that's kind of like
that is definitely an incentive to back up your pictures.
So I've kept every single negative.
I have a fireproof, waterproof box underneath my bed, like one of those safe boxes that I have. Like,
how's that fit under your bed?
Well, it's not that big.
You have a big bed.
No, that's really good though. As it's flooding, it's floating down the street.
Oh, well, no, it has a handle, so I figured if there's a fire, grab that puppy. Got all my pictures in there.
So once you have all of your pictures on the computer, I mean, hopefully you've been in the digital age from the beginning. But some of us aren't. But once, if you can get them there, then what should we do with them?
Okay, well, as we were talking about just a minute ago, back up. Back it up. Because I almost gave myself a nervous breakdown this summer. My hard drive crashed. And, I mean, it crashed. And I did not buy one of those external hard drives because I was waiting for them to go on sale, which, bad idea. Do not wait for them to go on sale.
I'll wait to get my medical insurance until it goes on sale.
Exactly. Duh. So anyway, I have a really, really good external hard drive now. So, back them up on your computer. You can also upload them to tons and tons of different internet picture sites, photo sharing sites, which is kind of a second way to keep track of them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I found like an old 35mm roll of film, and I'm like, remember that?
Yeah, I've got a couple of those.
Like, who does that anymore, right? It's so, and I kind of tend to believe that it saves more money to be taking digital photos nowadays, because you don't print out every single thing. It's not a good picture,
Well, and you also, and I've noticed this especially with my children who have digital, cameras, they take risks that you can't
wouldn't have taken, right?
Because, I've got like 3 pictures left, okay, I don't want to waste it. Everyone smile, But with a digital camera, you can be like, click, 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 and...
Plus the post-production. I mean, like, you can take all these pictures. If they don't turn out right, you can fix it, And so you don't have to be a person who completely knows how to work their camera to get just the right picture, and you don't have to really think about the composition of the shot beforehand.
But I think it's also daunting. A lot of people, when it comes to quote-unquote fixing your pictures
on
your computer. No, they just don't even know where to start.
Oh, even like red eye. Like, you see a lot of people who send you pictures where they have red eye, and that's so easy to fix.
So once you have done your backup and you've done your editing of whatever, fixing it, tell us a little bit about what the options are out there for sharing photos.
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Right?
I mean, obviously everybody goes email, but there's some really cool things out there that you can do with your photos.
Email.
Oh yeah, you can email a photo.
You can email a photo.
Yeah, I know, but people get mad at you when you do that, because first of all, you're limited in the amount of emails you can, the amount of stuff you can send in an email, and sometimes people don't want all that stuff.
And they send those pictures that are like this big on your computer screen instead of making them smaller. Yeah. Well, you can. There's lots of photo sharing sites. I think I mentioned that before.
And you just Google photo sharing sites and you got all kinds of stuff.
You've got Flickr and you've got
and so what you can do is upload a photo, you can fix it, and then you can just say send a print to and they do that for you.
Well, you can have your own site, and you can just send people. A lot of times when you update your pictures, it'll send a link to people who are
Your
subscribed.
friends.
Yeah, you can make a feed on your computer. So when you add new photos, your friends and family can find about it automatically.
Right.
Just because they get a link that just says we uploaded our
They
photos.
click the hyperlink, and there it is.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
for being here.
Thanks for having me.
For more information on digital photography, go to our website, MommyCast.com.
Cool.
Got the pea shivers.
3, 2, 1.
You come up with stuff like that.
Daisies.
Oh, that's funny.